Oh shit, that don't sound too good. Excuse me. That's grandma's cookies. Was it grandma's cookies or grandmother's cookies? Grandma's. So it's grandma's. So we driving. We driving on the 5 now? On the 5 north through this is Capistrano here in San Juan Capistrano, about like right here. And we just really test driving our truck because we test driving, we driving, we leaving, and we going wherever we going. Because we just got some work done on it, and it was suggested afterward to drive for a length of time at a certain MPH, excuse me. MPH, mile per hour. So that's what we're doing. And then it already felt good. No, it was different when we that looked like one in the front of us. See there? On the left in the gray. It looked like one. I can't tell. I can tell, but you see it in the front on the left in the gray? The low.
Where?
On the front, in the front, on the left, in the gray SUV in the front right now. All the way on the left.
Up there?
Yep. It had a big ass antenna or something. It looked like it to me, but I couldn't really see. Anyway. Sometimes we got well, not sometimes. We gotta pay attention to that. Because that don't mean us so well. Not even a little bit. 1 second's worth. So we always just pay attention. They violate us. They try to kill us. They kill us. They kill us. They rob us. They rape us. They steal us. They stole us. They don't want us around. They funny. They funny. I don't know what's wrong, but I know what's wrong, but shit. We know what's wrong. So we try to avoid them at all costs. I mean, we like Malcolm X that shit as best or as better as we can. Because sometimes if you can't do your best, then do your better. You see? If you can't do your best, then do your better. Or anything after your better, then you might be walking on sunshine. And don't it feel good? So, anyway, this is the life. And I ain't got no mask on right now either, by the way. And neither does my wife. People who are driving inside, they driving, they in their vehicles with the mask on. With the windows rolled up. Fucking dummy, she said. With the windows rolled up. And I'm like, you in your own little box space and with the mask on. So then that's that. But we really only wear them where they say, when we going in the building. I respect your building because I need to do some business in it. Need some weed or need some this or need some that or whatever I need. Walmart, you're wearing one. The grocery stores, you're wearing one. Some of the gas stations, you're wearing one. Some of them don't give no fucks. The liquor store, they don't give no fuck neither. But things like that. But as far as the shit, now this done got way out of control. You hear? This is so out of control that there's control to be had, but the ones that had a control shouldn't have it. And the ones that don't want the control to be had over them don't want to take no control and stop the ones that's taking control over them. Now hear me out. I hope y'all can follow that. Cause that's some shit right there. You wanna say what's wrong and who did it, but don't wanna stop them from fucking doing it. Hear me out. They have been building platforms for social media for years now, for a long time. My Facebook 11 years old because I didn't know. But in a sense, it's good, but in the whole, bigger sense than the what you really think it is, social media, that's a nice way to say, I want to know all your shit. I want to know even more than I already know. Now I want to see all your shit. I already know all your shit. Now I want to see all your shit. Y'all see my pictures. You see my shit. I post shit. I'm posting shit in the middle of nowhere, wherever I'm at. Just like I be like this. Nobody would ever know unless I did some signs. I mean, goddamn, when you gon' gingerbread man? So when you do things like well, it's bigger than what it is. So complain about a problem. I know the solution though. I have an idea. Listen, I have an idea, and the idea is see, each one teach one, and the next one spread. Listen, if we don't be together and we continue to be apart, united we stand, divided we fall. United we stand, divided we fall. Then we done failed. This is falling. The city is falling. The people are falling. The people are down. Okay? You're down. And you ain't even trying to get back up. The telephone ringing. I know, but I ain't even want to be disturbed. No, it's in my pocket somewhere. And so you like, you don't even want to get back up. I'll be damned that if you know you don't like the way it feel being down, and you know that even if you never been up, you've been up more than you are down now, because you have to learn how to tap into your spirit. You have to learn how to tap into your spirit. And you continue to look outside for what you're looking up for, then you will never see it. So I'm gonna get to that one in a second, because that's on a whole nother tone, a whole other level. I was just gonna say, baby, it sounds like Ron's calling, and guess what it was? Twice. But that's nice, he's returning it. I'm busy. And I hope you see this video, because I'm doing something right now, and I can't talk to you on the telephone, because that's none of this. This whole thing's business. So now I talk to you in a little while. Shit. So back to what I'm saying. They're falling and they can't get up. It's not funny. But then the motherfucker want to turn around and make a meme like that with the dude on the slipping and falling DMX shit with the lady at the bottom really on the floor, and she really fell and can't get up. It's at the bottom it say, this motherfucker spit. Like she's saying that. She ain't saying that. And like motherfuckers are so brainwashed. See, they stole us. First they invaded us. Then they took us over. then they stole. They plotted on us, and we let them, because we let them get that close. Whatever. Don't go that far back. I can't even go 5 or 10, 15, 30 years back with people. But y'all still want to talk about slavery days from 400 years ago, 500 years ago? I don't want to hear that from fallen soldiers who don't want to rise again. Okay? And once upon a time, then let's put the ellipses there, and then now you finish the fucking story. I write my own shit. Now, I'm going to call it how I see it. with my glasses on. They set us up for failure. We were born to suffer. Many of you believe in these Bible shits and churches and whatnot, and believe in paying someone for the word, and you believe in paying someone for salvation, and you believe in paying someone because you believe that they know what the fuck they talking about. You believe that they've been touched by the hands of the Lord. Hallelujah. You believe that they know when they open the book to 2 Corinthians 4:17, and God said, you believe that shit. And then you put money in the damn basket, and you gotta go catch the fucking bus. I ain't gonna call out no names. We done it. We was raised in the church. Went to KFC afterwards. Because they threw chickens out for us. Y'all ain't know? They threw the chickens out for us. They was eating fancy. They was eating king plates. They was eating No, they was eating death too. But no, they had platters of fruit and veggies raw. They had greens. They had berries and nuts. They was eating. They still was eating. Hold on, I don't give a fuck about the death they was eating. They didn't even give us that option. Yeah, they said boil your greens, boil all of the nutrients out of your greens, and throw a ham hock in it. Put a pig. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Black people and whoever the fuck people, they lived to 117, 104. Okay. Mama Sylvia was 106 when she passed. I don't know if it was from the spirit of moving from where she moved to where they brought her to lessen it, because the spirit changed when the movement changed. Because spirit changed when the movement. And they follow you, but sometimes spirits can't go so far because they can't phase it. They can't level up like that sometimes. They can't. Look. So, people live as long as they do. Or is it, or would it be due to? It wouldn't be due to the garbage she ate, so we could counteract that with the good shit she ate, and then we could counteract that with the woods she lived in, and then we could say she was in the woods and she was born back in the day when shit wasn't like it is 50 years ago, 80 years ago. You see what I'm saying? So when it was better, when it was more manners and more respect in the South or in the North and wherever it was then. So okay, so let me fast forward and I'll talk about her. But what I'm saying that to say is because this world is being brainwashed, and they so brainwashed they follow it like it's, they follow it, they eat it by the spoonful, and they don't even ask no questions. What's on that spoon? What's in it? What you put in that? Just say damn, that's all you gotta do. And they say do it, and you do it. And now you do what they told you. And now you under control. And that's fucked up. And I'm so tired. Me and my wife so tired of motherfuckers trying to control us. They trying to control where we live. They trying to control what we drive, how fast we drive, how dark the tent is in the window, how high the vehicle sit, what we believe in, what we eat, what we drink, everything. You can't have this. You can't have that. What is your name? They lied to us, on us. They draw their guns on us. They say they the gangs. They got, look, I was just telling them all the other day, they got red and blue on the back of on their cars, on their lights. They forced us, they influenced us, they persuaded us, they brainwashed us, they made us. They enslaved us. They forced us to wear a different color each, one red, one blue, and turn enemy. But that's our people though. That's your brother though. That's your cousin though. That's your folks though. And they enemy now because of the color. And they got both colors to turn y'all. Yeah, they done turned us against each other. And we done went for the okie doke. How we done go for the okie doke like that? And we gonna tell, we don't know what each other talking about. Y'all gonna, I'm crazy. I've been on dope. I've been on crack. I've been on crystal. I've been clean for almost 10 years. I done slept on a sidewalk. I done slept in my truck. I done had bad experiences with my blood. I done been kicked out of garage. I done been put on at 30, put on their hands on me at 30 years old. You know what I'm saying? Ain't never done it in her life. But goddamn, over mine. Over what I don't do no more. Over what I don't believe in no more. My values, morals, principles, ethics, and standards have changed. And I can't show you that because it ain't enough for you. My words ain't enough for you. I gotta show you only what money can buy, because all you is materialistic. For the love of money is the root of all evil, and I don't live by that code. I never really did. I ain't have it like that. I know what I had it like, but I ain't have it like that. But damn, that don't mean shit to me no more. Y'all still living like they want y'all to live, brainwashed and stuck. They wrote it in y'all Bible that we was gonna turn on each other. Father on mother, father on this one, sister on brother, all the fuck. I ain't gonna do it trying to act like I know it, because I don't. I don't know that shit like that, and I don't even gonna try to. But I know what I know, and I know what I feel. Anything I say to anybody, I say it to their motherfucking face. I will, because I ain't scared. It ain't about that. It's about growth, and it's about growth. It's about what I was and what I used to be like and what I am now. And a lot of y'all don't like me for that. Y'all motherfuckers. Okay? Just like this. Straight up. When I met my wife almost 10 years ago, and I brought her to the block, to 53rd in Vermont, because I was on my way where I was on my way to, because I didn't know when I was gonna ever see nobody again, and I just was like that. I asked her can she take me there so I could do that. She was like, with respect, with all due respect. With all due respect, P. That it was bad from the jump. It was an uneasy feeling from the jump. I was 3 weeks clean when I met her, 21 days. I was 21 days clean. Well, now I ain't gonna say clean. It had been 21 days since I had smoked dope. I'll be that honest. I keep it 100. I keep it 100. Fuck do that mean? Y'all motherfuckers ain't 100. Yeah, 85, 75, 65, 5. For you 5%ers. You know what I'm talking about. 5%ers. 5%ers. Almost 20 minutes in. I'm giving it to you. I'm gonna give it to you. So, after I met her, my spirit shifted. Now, let me say that again. I'ma switch it when I say it. Okay. There was a shift in my spirit. When I met my wife, there was a shift in my spirit. My spirit shifted. I felt something phenomenal. I had a phenomenal feeling. It was something that I never felt before. That's how I know it was the truth. Pero es la verdad. Es la verdad. Órale, pues. Sí. Y habla español. Pero solo poquito, pero suficiente por negocio. Damn, that almost sounded real, didn't it? It was real. Not real, baby, but you know what I'm saying. That was like a whole guy. That's like a little old guy. Anyway, that's funny. Yeah, y'all don't even know me. You don't know me. You recognize me because my outer appearance, my face, it looks familiar to you. My voice even sounds familiar to you. But you don't understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Oh wait. Do you understand the words that are coming? I fucked up when I said that. Cause how you said that? Do you? I ain't gonna say it again. You know what I'm saying? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? That was funny as fuck. When it was. All I'm saying is I'm not who I was. Somebody told me that the other day. That they thought, that what they thought, that when the next time they saw me again, that I would be who I was the last time they saw me. But they had thought that, see? And when they thought it was the wrong thought. Because the actions showed them different, that they thought was wrong. I be thinking too much too, way too much. I be thinking so much, I be thinking, and I be like, fuck it. I be thinking about how all that I've acquired, all the knowledge that I have acquired, and all the people that I've spoken to and expressed my feelings and ran down some of this knowledge to, still is telling me that they not even wanting it because they okay with the brainwashing and they okay with staying where they at. And I'm not even talking about geographics. I'm not talking about moving to where I was at on top of no mountain. I ain't talking about none of that. I'm talking about in a mental state, in a spiritual state of seeing outside the box that they already, we was born in. They locked us in, they closed us in, and forced us, many of us, myself too, I have to include myself, to be products of our environments. You know what I'm saying? That's why we did drugs. That's why we gangbang. That's why we went to prison. That's why we was baby mamas and baby daddies. That's why we ain't had no daddies. That's why we lived with our grandmas. That's why we was in foster care. You know what I'm saying? That's why we didn't graduate. That's why we dropped out. That's why we got shit. All type of shit happened to us. And we still think that it's okay to be where everything that ever happened bad to us happened, and we still don't see that it's wrong to be there. What are we waiting on? What more can we possibly be waiting on bad to happen to us in a place that everything bad has already happened? Death. There ain't nothing else that can happen to you after that. Then that's that. And in my opinion, and in my humble and most honest opinion, death will be the best thing that can happen to a person. I'm just saying. Because this here is suffering. This is not when, especially when it's a government trying to control we the people. We employ them. They control us though. Wait. We employ them, but they control us though. Wait. We give them their jobs, we work and pay our taxes so they can live as lavish as they do, and we struggle. They abuse us. They lie to us. They mistreat us. They lock us up. They lock us up and throw away the key. They implement laws like 3 strikes. They give us tickets. Ain't no such thing as an outrageous ticket. One ticket is cost $68 for a parking ticket. I don't give a fuck if it's $13. What in the fuck are you walking around the neighborhood for, looking for somebody to fuck with and charge tax money to pay your salary? Person that's walking around, you getting paid to walk around and fuck with me, and now I'm a free slave because oh man. So how many of y'all want to get into this shit? Get into this shit with me. Get into this shit with me. That's nice, them memes and shit on the Facebook. That's nice, all that shit you be posting. You stand in the 5 North, Mom. Right? Yeah. You stand in the 5 North. Right. Yeah, the 5 North though, right? One of them said, I don't know, yeah.
Los Angeles.
Yeah. Sorry, North Santa Ana. Now it should say Santa Ana. But yeah, Los Angeles, Santa Ana. Yeah. All that to say is that, like, why?
Oh, wait a minute.
I said, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Santa Ana, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't, right. That attention, yeah. That's what, because I ain't want to go,
I thought it said Los Angeles.
And no, this
so
is the thing.
At least
It don't say it yet.
Either way, I knew I'd get back.
Yeah, I knew you was too. That's why I was going to let you know when we got there. All I'm saying, all that to say, I'm saying all that to say, because I'm easily distracted. I got a chemical malfunction in my brain because I'll tell you about that in a minute too. Get with me on this shit. This some real shit right here. For those of you that have those intellectual minds that can hold a conversation for more than 5 minutes to talk about more than some bullshit. I could talk about more than bullshit. I don't really talk about bullshit. But y'all, a lot of y'all so used to hearing bullshit that you think that's the real shit. So when you hear a person like me that used to talk bullshit, that used to walk bullshit, that used to eat bullshit, that used to live bullshit, don't talk bullshit no more, I don't know what I'm talking about. Me and my wife don't know what we talking about. Because I was houseless. Because I didn't live inside of a building where the motherfucker could come in and kick my door down at any given moment. Because I'm free to move about the state, city, country, move around. Fuck a building. I own shit now. And I ain't even there. I ain't even in the fucking state. Fuck what I had and fuck all of that. And I still have what I have, and whatever all of that. And how I am right now don't mean shit neither. This free shit, I own this shit too. We own this motherfucker. And we learn our rights. We exercise our rights. They gave them to us. They freed us as slaves to give us some rights so now we can have a little bit of rights. They still don't let us have our rights and y'all still give in to them. That's the shit I'm saying. And you don't want to resist. You follow all the rules. But you follow all the rules though. But it's like, and I remember this shit to like 5 years ago. Like 4 or 5 years ago. 20 dudes on the block. Now, I'ma say it like this. They gonna run or they gonna stand there scared shitless. I done seen both of them happen. Because it be on the movies that I be watching 20 dudes on the block. They shooting at all of them and they gonna leave. They don't, y'all not, Cleo gonna set it off. Period. That's wrong. But that's right, because don't let them get you. Don't let them get you alive. Don't let them get you at your rights. Don't let them get you. The government gets you all the way around. It ain't just no police. It's the government. Food stamps is cool because sometimes we need them. But somebody told me too, don't use the government's assistance as your primary source of income. Let me say that again. Don't use the government's assistance as your primary source of income. Okay? You hustle dope to whoever you hustle it to. I don't give a fuck if you sell it to other colored people, white people, other colors, Mexicans, Indians. If you selling drugs, you killing the people. First of all, you falling into another trap of what they want you to do because all they waiting on and all you giving them to is room to catch me if you can with this shit on me. What you gonna do? Eat it or throw it? Or they gonna what now? What's going? You see? So everything's a trap, hustle. So then the only way they don't really fuck with you is if you make the money the way they say do it, the way they control you, because that's the way they take your taxes. They don't take your taxes when you sell drugs, but you still pay taxes on them dollars you spend because they tax dollars. $1 is only worth 91 cents, something like that, right? 38 cents when you really look at it and break it down. I mean, I don't know, I'm just talking shit, but 91 cents is 9 cents on a dollar to tax it. If you got $1 for some chips and you don't got the 9 cents, you really ain't buying the chips unless the other person on the other side got it. You know how we could do it. But sometimes they ain't letting you slide with 3 cents. And it happened to me, so I know. They ain't getting no fuck about 3 cents. And I had to swipe my card for it. For like 3 cents. For 3 cents. I swiped the card for it. During the coronavirus. That mean I had to extra touch some motherfucking shit. That mean I had to extra be there extra longer. Tracking device. I mean, damn. I don't want to walk inside of a bank. I know I'm all over the place, but follow me then. Because if you hear everything I'm saying, you know that I ain't talking no bullshit. This is real shit. The Section 8. The HUD homes. The hood. Look how the houses set up in the hood. Look at the space they gave us. My wife and I bought over an acre of land on top of a mountain 5 years ago. Almost 5, 6 years ago.
Yeah.
In 2015. We still own it. So that means that we ever go back when we feel like it, which whenever, we ain't trespassing. Hear me out. It's over, it's almost 50,000 square feet. Break it down, you do the math. Do the math. It's bigger than a football field. Now do the math. Because the football field is only 1 acre. Now, when I was a kid, I grew up in a house on the block that it probably was like 0.10, a tenth of it, or like 0.15. Could have been 0.20, like zero. Do the math. Come on, y'all. That it wasn't even probably a quarter of an acre. Even if it was a quarter of an acre. That's nice. But now it's next door to a house, the next door to a house, and on both sides of the house. I heard shit that was going on next door to me. When I was 5, I seen shit that was going on next door to me. On both sides. And if you know me from me when I was 5 years old, then you know what the fuck I'm talking about. And if you don't, then oh well. I'll go through that one another day. Don't say that, say told. Oh, okay. It said told 133 years. That's all. When I grew up and I learned that, and I moved into that land, and we started. Well, I've been seeing it. That's why they put us in the hoods like that, so they could pay attention. So that was a nice size space compared to the projects in Watts, right? Of course, you would say, of course. And that wasn't Section 8 house, as far as I understand, right? Of course not, right? Because I watched my mom pay house notes, but now you ain't never gonna own a house. Because then now I see who lived in it because I be Google mapping shit. And I see who they fixed it up. Anyway, for all of that slavery days, degradation, under constant surveillance because you in the hood, paying attention to you, harassment, chasing you down, shooting you down, killing your dogs, killing your kids, killing your whoever the fuck you're killing. The helicopter landed in the middle of the street. You think a motherfucking helicopter gonna land on my land? If I invite that motherfucker. Otherwise, you trespassing. Otherwise, in a state of emergency, you ain't gonna land on my land. It's another spot you can land on, but it won't be my overacre shit. See, that's the. Now, how you gonna think that? Bear witness. Can't you see that we under attack? Y'all bang Pac up and bang all these rappers up that be sounding. They be sounding hard as fuck. Pac sounding hard as fuck, and life goes on. Y'all act like y'all just listening to y'all wasn't even listening to what he's saying. You was just banging up the beat. I know word for word. I know every word of that shit. After Granddaddy died and Georgia was driving through the hood, drinking with a Hennessy bottle, and we was in the back seat, and she gave me a piece of paper, and all the whole lyrics was on that shit. She was like, read this shit so you can learn this shit. And I learned all that shit. I gotta go back that far, huh? Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm calling out names now. And y'all ain't hearing nothing the motherfucker said in this white man's world. I ain't saying I'm innocent all nothing and all that. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up with all that bullshit. Some bullshit. Man. So we was born to suffer. We was raised to fail. Crabs in a bucket. Fuck it. What you say after that, baby?
Let's take it to the stage.
Let's take it to the stage. She a little older than me. Never mind all of that. She got love. She loyal. She ain't changed up in 10 years. All she did was get better.
Oh, baby. Thank you. I love you, sweetie.
I love you too, baby. So I learned a lot from her. She learned a lot from me too. I'm book smart. I'm hood smart too. I'm street smart. We know that. Those of you that remember me from when I was back then, talking about, okay, thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. I remember. I do. And I will never forget where I came from. I will never forget where I came from. I know why the caged bird sings. I know why the caged bird sings. You still got that book? Shay? Fail. Anyway. Check it out. Open your mind up. Open your heart up. Or not. Blind. We blind. Y'all blind. I have a lot more clarity than many of you. A little more clarity than I had then, but I can see better. I'm not totally as blind. Like, I shouldn't even be here. We shouldn't even be here. But since this is what it is, and I guess it's supposed to be a given, the blessing of life, not a curse of life or whatever. I don't. All men are created equal. That's bullshit. So whatever the fuck, and that's why there's what it is, a pecking order. And some of y'all might know what I'm talking about, but a lot of y'all ain't going to know, because that's how far down on the order you are. That was hit him with the 1-2. 1-2, 1-2. Yo, what you gonna do? I like that one. I like that when I gotta put that on the beat. What you gonna do? I like that. 1-2, 1-2. Anyway. Y'all really pay attention to this shit. I know. You like, damn, she all fucked up. That was what she told me at the back door after she, I don't know if it was before or after she put her hands on me, May, at the back door at Georgia House when I was 30 years old. Now you do the math. I was born in 82. I ain't gonna do all that. It's freedom. Freedom ain't even free. And that's the First Amendment. That's one of the parts of the First Amendment. Speech, press, radio, news, it's like that. Like we free. And y'all don't even know how free y'all are. Y'all still want to be locked up. You ain't got to be in jail to be doing time. You know what I mean? You're on the block. Locked up. A lot of y'all turned y'all backs on me. And y'all really turned y'all backs on me after I met my wife. Because y'all saw that light. And y'all was like, oh shit. We ain't gonna be able to, oh shit. I'll be back in a little bit.